So the world God only knows. Tenri OVA or arc or whatever. Pretty much the series just picks up where season two ended, and it hinted at a possible season three. Nothing as far as I've heard of so far. So yeah. Pretty much because I'm really into this. I'm really into the series. I like it. I love the music. I love the little game hints and video game information crap. And I read the manga. I read the books all, like, I'm up to date. So I was really hyped when I saw this. So I was like, oh shit. And I knew it was going to come out. I just didn't expect it. I kind of forgot the day. So anyway, it starts off where previous left off. Now Kama is pretty much himself as usual, all happy because he's having summer vacation. And to Kama, that means 1,000 hours of video gaming. And of course, little game references from past games and stuff that some of us might remember. Like, I used to do that all the time in Super Mario Brothers, but still, whatever. So he goes home, he's ready to game, and his mom's like, hold up. You remember this girl? She's like our neighbor. She was like really cool. Like, ha ha ha, ha, you should know her. And he's like, nope. And then she's like, man, son, like, you're so rude. And the other girl's mom is like, oh, come on, Tenri, it's your friend. It's a friend from school. Remember him? Of course you know. He's like your neighbor or whatever previously. Come on, ha. And she's like, and just starts popping her bubble wrap or whatever out of, like, tension or whatever. So he's like, okay, game time. And then Elsie shows up and she's like, hi, mom. And the other lady's like, you had another daughter? And she's like, long story. And pretty much attacks her with this weird ass spike ball thing or whatever. Anyway, story continues. Later, Kama's like going to pretty much buy video games at this shopping store thing, and Elsie's like, come on, she's your childhood friend, you should get to know her. And he's like, no, pretty much gives some excuses like childhood friends are this, and eventually they change, and then when you meet again, you're supposed to like wed them sometime in the future, but whatever. So going up this like stairs, escalator, or whatever the fuck thing, they see Tenri at the top, and Tenri's there, and he's like, what the hell? And she just like goes, I don't know, like her eyes change to like red or whatever, and pushes him off, and he's like, and she's like, oh my god, what the hell did I do? And they're like, what the hell are you doing? And then she pretty much gets mad at him in like the red eye mode or whatever, and she's like, I don't need you to protect me, and she jumps from like the third story or whatever, and then lands peacefully on the ground and like continues bubble wrap popping, and no one around the mall like happened to look. And it's like, what the fuck is up with this chick? So she goes out, and then later she's pretty much talking to this person spirit thing inside of her, and it's this Diana chick or whatever. And then they continue on, and eventually she gets hit on by this blonde dude or whatever, or pretty much gets talked to by the blonde guy. And we get introduced to Nora. And Nora's like, oh, what's like your issue? Do you, like, let's see what your heart desires or whatever, because you have a loose spirit or whatever, and we need to get rid of it. So we fill the gap in your heart. So they check her out. She imagines Kama. So Nora's like, do you like him? And she's like, embarrassed, and says no. And then she's like, do you hate him? And she's like, no. And she's like, obviously you hate him then, because it's one or the other, and it's probably most likely hate. So then she goes after Kama. Kama's all like, doing his video game shit. Pretty much gets caught. And like, well, Tenri goes to tell him like, oh, no, you need to be safe or whatever. But yeah, he gets caught, whatever. And he pretty much gets put on a boat. I don't know why, but he gets put on the mast of the boat, and they're like, oh, like, so you hate him, so I'll put him through a pain worse than death. And checks his memory, and what does he desire? And of course, being the gamer that he is, his truest love is this Yokyun girl from throughout the earlier seasons, who was a video game character. So it's like, really? But whatever. So she deletes the memory of that, like, just a nightmare of that girl or whatever. And Kama flips the fuck out, and he's like, loud, and just freaks out, attacks her, manages to attack her in the water, in the ocean, just swimming at like super speeds or whatever, until she gets paranoid, beats the crap out of him, and leaves. So now they're like, oh shit, what's going on? So Tenri and him pretty much discuss that she has a loose spirit, but it's not, that it's like something else. They leave. They're like, Nora wants to get Kama, Nora wants to get the loose spirit. How can we mess with her? So pretty much Tenri takes them to the school. They go to like the old abandoned, like, I don't know what fucking building it is, but they go there. The Kama says the whole idea of, okay, check with fuck, I forgot her other name, but the other like soul capturing girl, and get her and see if she has a loose soul that she's not using, and if we could like fake that Nora captures it. So Elsie leaves, and so Tenri's like, you know what, come follow me, and she shows him this underground hole, and she's like, let's walk under here. And Kama's like, why do I remember this? And then he has memories that he was a little kid and they like walked through this cave, and well, that's pretty much it. The episode didn't really have anything else that was outlandish or whatever. I don't know the blonde guy's name. I really could give less of a shit about him. I'm glad that they brought Nora in. They're bringing in some differences or bringing in some stuff from the book or another character and shit. So it's just nice seeing that some of the stuff is being made. And she's got that fun personality, like, oh hey, if you kill the buddy, then Elsie will die. And she's like, oh no, that's fine. But yeah, whatever. But I'm hoping for more. I'm hoping this kind of helps out the series, because I would love to see a season 3. But for now, this is good enough. So yeah, if you like the video, like it. If you want more, subscribe. And yeah, thanks for watching. Later.